Hello there, welcome to another video about RA Solutions. In this one, what I'm going to do is show you some cool tips in any search engine, allowing you to ensure your searches are more specific based on what your search query is. Now, the searches I'm going to show you how to do are Boolean searches, or show you how to use Boolean operators to allow you to do those searches. The search engine I'm going to be using today is Google, and the web browser I've got opened up here is Google Chrome, but this effectively works in most search engines and in most web browsers. Before I continue, please like, subscribe and share. Now, just a bit of information as to what Boolean searches are. Is a type of search allowing you as the user to combine keywords with operators or modifiers such as and, not, and or to produce more relevant results. So for example, if I want to be searching for hotels in New York, the search operator I'll be using is and, because I want to find hotels and New York. So I'm going to be using the word hotel and New York as my specific search keywords. But there's other ways to do this. Before I use and or, I'm going to show you how to search for specific phrases within Google, and again, this works in any search engine. So let's go back to my first example. I wanted to be searching for hotels in New York. What I would simply do is go to type in hotels New York. Type in New York properly, find where the W was, like this. What this will essentially do without the quotes, it will search for anything with the words hotel in it, with the words new and the words York in it, and on the term hotels New York in there. So we'll go away, put the most relevant results at the top, but what you will find in terms of the results, there's quite a few results there. It's brought back, and it's taken a bit of time to get those results back for you. So in terms of the number's quite high, so not necessarily as specific as you can get it, but to be fair, Google has brought the most relevant results at the top. Now, to make that more specific, what you do, because you want Google to find results based on that specific phrase, you would use quotes. Now, if I use quotes in my search string here, click on enter, it will come back, and you can see already in terms of the results it's brought back, the results are far less to what the results were initially without the quotes, and it's taken far less in terms of time. And you know that these results are more specific, even more specific than what you typed in initially without the quotes. So that's how the quotes work in your results. Let's use a different example with those quotes again. Let's search for network administrator without the quotes, using a different example. There you go. Let me try this without the quotes. It's brought lots of results back here, and it's taken 51 seconds. Okay, so you can search for, again, it's brought back the most relevant results at the top, which most people will probably want. Let's say you want the results to be more specific. Again, use the words quote, because it will use the specific phrase that you've typed in your search engine or your search string, and it will come back now again with a lot less results as you had before. Again, those results are more specific based on your search criteria. Now, that was the use of quotes to allow you to ensure your results are specific. Now what we're going to do is use the operator and basically it allows you to include two search items. So let's remove these quotes like this, and I'll type in the word and in between. Ensure the word and is in capital letters, uppercase. Now what this is going to do in my search, it's going to include these two keywords in my search. So it's going to search for network and administrator and find the appropriate results there, like this. There you go, and you can see it's brought back the most relevant searches at the top, and then again you're giving yourself the opportunity to get the most specific results as you can. Now the third one I was going to show you was OR. So OR, what simply OR does, it broadens your search with multiple terms. I'm going to use a slightly different example here. Oh, actually I'm going to use the same one. So here, simply change that "and" to "or." Make sure the "or" is in capitals, like that. And it's going to go away, broaden my search. It's going to search for anything with the word network or administrator separately, separate websites with the word network and administrator, or administrator in there, and both. So it's going to go away. There you go. And you can find whatever searches you're looking for. So it's going to come back with network administrator, anything with network, anything with administrator in there. A better example with this one, actually, I might show you, is if I type in here, this is probably a better example than the other example I gave you. In capital letters, or let's choose network manager. Let's put that in quotes because I want it to search for that specific phrase. Do the same with network administrator here, like this. So it's going to go away and search for, again, broaden my search here with those multiple terms, this one or this one. Hopefully when it comes back, it will search for websites with the word network administrator and network manager in, which you can see here. As my first one, my second one, and also network administrator, which is my first one. So that's what you will see in the results either. So it will make my results bigger, hence broaden my results. So those are the most common Boolean operators you can use. The other thing I wanted to show you is, let's say you wanted to search for educational leadership. A different search you're going to do, and let's say you wanted to find specific files. Let me put educational leadership in quotes, and let me say I wanted to for Google to find not websites, I want it to come back with PDF documents. What you can do in any search engine is, after the search string, type in the word file type like this, colon, and then the format of the file you want it to bring back. Let's say if you just want it to bring back PDFs, you type in the letters PDF in there, click on enter. Now what it should do, you can see the results it brings back are all PDFs. So this first one, you can see it's a PDF document because it says the words PDF and the letters PDF in there. The second one's a PDF. The third one, I can tell it's a PDF already. It's PDF. They're all PDFs. It's brought back there. So that will make your searches really specific there. Let's say if you want PowerPoint presentations to come back, you know what a file type for presentation, PowerPoint presentations are. PPT or PPTX is a new kind of PowerPoint presentation file type. Click on enter, and again you can see it's brought back just specific PowerPoint presentation files in your results, which is a really cool and nifty way of doing searches in Google. Now the last thing I wanted to do is, and again you can do this with any type of document. So let's say if you wanted to bring back Excel documents, XLS is the file name extension for Excel documents. Click on enter and it will bring back just Excel documents based on educational leadership. That's the phrase, and you can see already those are the files that it's brought back, which are Excel documents, which you can see there clearly. Now the other thing which Google has and Google Chrome has is something called the advanced search tool. So here, once you've done your first search, you make sure you've done an initial search first and foremost. That's the only way this advanced option will show. Once you've done that, scroll to the right side, click on this settings cog here, go down to where it says advanced search. Now this is a far easier way to do advanced searches, because it tells you here in this box if you do the search in that specific box. So this first one, all these words, find pages with all these words. So type in the important words you want and it will come back with the results based on those words that you put in there. Now this second option here finds the exact word or phrase. So here it will, again, the same sort of way. Remember the example I put in with the quotes? That's what this advanced search, this second option, allows you to do there. The third option is broadening your search with or. Instead of typing or, you type in educational leadership in there. It will automatically put the or in your search when you click on advanced search here. So you don't need to type in or in there. The fourth one, again, so this one is actually something I didn't show you, but you can see from the advanced search here. If you don't want, say, educational leadership, if you don't want the word management in there, type in management in there. So it will go away, search for anything with educational leadership, but exclude anything with the words management from there. And then the next one, again, you can see what it tells you here as to what the results will bring back there. You can also narrow your searches further by searching from any languages, any regions. This is a really good one. So if you want to search, find searches from specifically from England, you will find UK in here, I guess. Hopefully United Kingdom's in there. There you go. So it will bring back everything from the United Kingdom. When it was last updated here, any results or any content which was updated in the last 24 hours, any specific site you can do searches from, so on and so forth. The safe search is another one. You can get Google to show explicit results or hide explicit results. File type, again, similar to what I was going through just now, you can get Google to search for specific file types in there and the licensing ones in there as well. So that's another great way of doing searches using the advanced search option in Google as well. So if you haven't already done so, you're looking for a specific dissertation, PDF document, piece of work, thesis, anything, use the advanced search option, check out Boolean searches, check out the use of quotes, check out the use of file type after the search, searching for a specific file type in there, whether it's a PDF document or a docx, which is a Word document, or a PowerPoint document. It's entirely up to you how you do your searches, but I would strongly recommend you using this option because you can do a lot here to allow you to save time and allowing you to ensure your searches are done effectively. I hope this video has helped you. Please like, subscribe and share.